ICO25.
Your content will begin shortly. Thank you for watching
NTICO25.
Your content will begin shortly.
Oh. Whoops. Forgot to actually set my shit up. Bro, you're trying too hard. Anyway, what's up? I have been playing a few hours today, and here at home base. Yep, too much in VC because of hubris and my voice is gone again. You should really rest it. Or put some lemon in some hot tea. A little bit of honey. Just gargle it. Let it soothe your throat. So anyway. This guy showed me how he made his thing. I took it down. I took down a blueprint, and now we have one here. And now we have a source of various chickens. And I will have plenty of feathers for the paper business. I have built a third floor, and am good to build one more floor. Before my warehouse will have finished construction. We've got Gary over here. What up, Gary? And let's see. Let's see, do I have any pants? Save those. All right. Put that back. Probably make some more sticks. All right. We are going to go finish out the map of the far Southlands. And then after that, probably make a couple more maps and start doing the far southeastlands, far southwestlands, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So, other than your voice flying the coop, how's your date been today, Subval? I need to get a rail system. Had a lovely time? Great. I am definitely excited where we're going to be going soon because a few of us have been grinding out blaze rods. We've got stuff to start making potions and stuff so we can get water breathing and we can start going down and taking care of some temples, sea temples. Got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Ugh. I both love and hate whenever I watch a Game Grumps 10-minute power hour and it's food related because like 9 times out of 10 they're just doing it gross. But I can't look away. It is too good. You know, I keep forgetting to bring my bed. It would probably be a good idea for me to bring my bed on these adventures so that way I have a way to skip the night. But that would require a lot of forward thinking that I do not have. All right, so Val, if you're still conscious and paying attention, I got a question for you. What is your go-to bread? Like, not necessarily your favorite, but the one that, like, when you go to the grocery store to get bread, you get this kind of bread. Bread, 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 bread. Bread, 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 bread. I should go fishing. Yes. Good, good. Consume. The lovely migratory dolphins of the deep. The far southlands have a wonder and majesty above all other large ocean biomes that we have seen thus far in our time. Tell me, young adventurer, do you come from the far off lands to here in order to prove your worth, to find lost truths about yourself or the universe? Do you come seeking glory? Well, now's your time to come on down to Ajax's Adventorium. We have all of your adventuring needs where it comes to magical items, mundane items, rope, we've got it. We've got 70 different varieties, and coming in bundles of 50 foot or longer. Never miss another trench again as you come along and buy what you need. We have 70 different varieties of various different rations that are able to help you keep nourished on the road. Thank you so much, and Ajax's Adventutorium. I should do advertisement VO. Ugh, right. It's all mountains. Jerry's Alchemical Supplies. We've got your Eye of Newts and your Tongues of Frogs. That's a cave. That's a cave. Hey, what up, Seth? Pink rubber ducky. Nice, nice. Should not be awake. Just stopping by. Word up. Uh, do get some rest. Particularly if you have work later. If you wish, I can sit here and be the dulcet tones that put you to sleep. I'll go ahead and read the phone book. Ari Aronson. 773-419 9226. Andil Andelson. 422 989 3155. Cephalopod Odysseus 333 476 2191. Jason of Jason and the Pussycats 217-881-0365. James Earl Jones. Line disconnected. See heaven. Unbreaking protection. Efficiency. Neat. He. I have finished. Wasn't planning on staying long. Gonna dip now. Have fun. Good luck. Get some sleep. Whatever is your destination. If there was ever a time for us to come together and sing Kumbaya, it would have been 3 years ago. For now, the only thing we have to sing is Please Stop Stepping on My Neck. Don't Tread on Me by Dabadaboo. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ah! That was very unfortunate. Well, if I'm going to die, I might as well explore a cave while I'm at it. Yes. Ooh, there is water. Plenty of water. Oh, drowned. Well. Here we are back at base, with our fully filled out map. And now, into the Atlas. Yes, let me drop off my items and such. And then, and only then, Excellent. Now let us commence. Remember, only you can prevent wildfires. If you see something, say something. We only have one planet. Make sure to take care of it so it may take care of you. Come with me, and you'll be In a world of pure imagination, what you see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Horses, carriages, aeroplanes here in Duckburg. We all are shifty. The uncle's grippy ducktails. Ooh. We don't know the words, but there are ducktails. Ooh. Tell me, young adventurer, where do you get the gall, the arrogance, the hubris to come to me and demand that I stop the plans that I have been constructing for eons? You are but a tiny blip on the tapestry of my life. There is nothing you have or can say that will stop me from achieving my goals, from showing those fools at the academy what they have wrought upon themselves. It is not my fault that they chose to scorn a genius. They stole my work, and now they will rue the day they thought they could pervert my masterpiece.
You will never, ever escape. Because even once you leave the boundaries of the building, your soul is marked. And there is nothing you can do to fix that. The only thing would be to release your soul. There are many ways, but the easiest. You know, I was cursed once too. The brand went from my soul to my eye. And Deron thought it would be funny to persuade me to remove my eye. And the rest is history. They call me the Cyclops now. They... they will get what is coming to them someday. However, even that will not save you.
Look here, buddy. I know
everything that goes on in this town. There is nothing you can say that would surprise me about the stuff going on. Weird Shit Alley? Yeah, been there, done that. Had a good time. Had a timeshare there. But you know what they did there? Weird shit. So yes, go ahead. Try and sell me something. Upcharge me for a pocket watch that's broken and is only right 3 times a day. Do it. I dare ya. I dare you, kid. I really do. Because as soon as you try and huck something at me, you're gonna be the one losing out on money. It's all about the art of the sale, and let me tell you, I'm Picasso. You're just Andy Warhol. And now we present the changing of the guards, where 2 guards will walk away from their positions, while the other 2 guards that are replacing them will take up theirs. There's only one benefit to this, and it is to let the guards rest. However, because this is old-timey time, our guards do not rest, they simply rotate positions. They have been surviving merely on cocaine drops in the eyeballs. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't worry, guys. I know what I'm doing. We're gonna go over the hills, go through the mountains, and we'll be back before dinner. Trust me. This isn't my first rodeo, but it is my first time leaving home. I hope my parents will be okay. Oh, shucks. I know I'm gonna miss them, but I need to go out there in order to experience adventure. But will I be strong enough? Will I be able to protect the ones I love? Will my friends be able to support me even when I'm in my darkest hour? I hope so.
I never claim to be the best. Never claim to be the worst neither. All I know is that I do the best I can. And if that's not good enough, then that's not good enough, and there's nothing more I can do about it. But if you're gonna sit over there and tell me that I'm not even trying my best when I've got blood, sweat, and tears coming out my holes, well, I think you need to get your daughter checked. Because I'm not one to cause a fuss. But there's definitely a screw loose in your head. So by odd measures of imagination, we got to go and fill the petrol, drive off right up the motorway over to the last spot on the map. The restaurant at the end of the universe? No. Last pub by the end of the cliffs of Dover. Boom, 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 boom. Right, let's go. It's all about the medical grade silicone. Try that out, Tech. I dare ya. I double dare ya. Might work. Who knows? I like my tentacles like I like my women. Medical grade silicone. This is a good way to do nothing. Sure, let's listen to that. Want to help me figure a good design idea for a mascot while I call Flea Biscuit that I will call Flea Biscuit? Sure. Oh, what's up, Dark Souls? Oh, geez. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. I was just kind of spacing out because I have more or less been just filling up this map, and it's been a lot of running around. I'm actually going to be running out of food here soon. I can get 4 more pieces of bread. Something alien-like? What kind of alien-like we talking about? Like Roswell Grays? Are we thinking like Star Wars Tatooine stuff? Because like honestly, if I think Flea Biscuit, I think something along the lines of like a Tribble, like something fluffy, something that would definitely actually attract fleas, like a Tyrannid, so like a bug. Hi. I am a Palador, also known as an Umber Shrimp. I am Bug. And I am Baby. I am innocent. Yeah, yeah. Tyrannid. Yeah, Tyranids are bug things, right? Am I wrong on that? Yeah, they're insectoids. They are definitely insectoids. I have seen on the wiki. So, hi, hello. But in all seriousness, Tyrannid, insectoid. Make it 4 legs, sharp points, 2 arms that have either claws or hands on them. I had to get 4 ibuprofens for my stepdad because someone was making a loud thumping noise. So if I space mid combo, it's the headache. Gotcha. But something like that, definitely a sectioned carapace and eyes. I think something cute would be like uh eyeballs on the end of stalks. I think that'd be a sick design. Make it like more brown earthy colors. Like earthen tone browns instead of like earthen tone greens. Uh-huh. You know, Victor Frankenstein made an entire monster and freaked out about it. And honestly, he blamed it on college, and I agree. Why am I filling in that map? What's college? Is it edible? Higher education. Filling in the map because that's kind of what I like doing in Minecraft. I like making maps and then filling them in just so that way we have a idea of where certain biomes are. Like I currently have a total of 7 maps in the server. And when I get back to base, if you're still around by then, I will show you my map wall. College edible? I wish. No, I relate to Victor Frankenstein on an emotional level for that. Because, like, I too was vastly traumatized by college due to all the stress and stuff. And, like, I probably shouldn't have been that stressed, but you know what? Mental illness sucks. Oh, you know, college. I wish college is edible, but unfortunately, higher education does not have nutritional content. Oh, collagen is edible. Yes, collagen is edible. College is not. It has fiber. Yes. Nice melons. Those, my dear fool, are pumpkins. Ain't no melons about it. Tee hee, you won't catch me, you scaly man, and deep to see. Not those melons. Well, I'm sorry, mister, but I don't know what melons you're talking about. Mm. Why, I'm just a simple maid. An old hag who no young boy would wish to engage in romantic or sexual proclivities. You'll be receiving a warning from HR. Thank you for.
A maintenance request has been submitted.
Okay, to be fair, that request is not from HR. HR has no rule over me. HR makes the final decisions on whether or not people get banned. My entire vibe is corporate satire. HR, definitely. HR can't ban me for I'm in outer space. Yeah. See, about that, your contract is with us. Therefore, if we decide that we no longer require your services, sometimes even he wants to hear my joke. HR. Yeah, what's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea? I don't want a garbanzo to bean on my face. God, I'm so tired. I only got 3 hours of sleep last night, and it definitely wasn't enough. And I've more or less been boom, boom, boom for most of the day. Probably gonna go for like. Why did Michael Jackson have an allergic reaction? He got stung by a bee. This is your second written warning. Please report to Human Resources for sensitivity training. Thank you. You'll be receiving your written warning in your company email. If you have no email address with the company, please contact IT in order to get that situation sorted out as soon as possible. Thank you. We literally are a furry company. You are lying and invoking your own discrimination. See, this is why we have FEI policies. We should riot? Psh, bet. It says right here in your file that you shat on the desk and threatened to punch the recruiter in the face because they, quote, would not give you a rock to break open a shell. Care to explain that? Made too many dad jokes in my to the recruiter, and that was Steve. Do you even work at this company? We don't have a recruiter named Steve and haven't for the past 5 years. And it says in your file that you were only hired 2 months ago. We have 5 otters on staff. and none of them are named Steve. There's Bianca, Beatrice, Kevin, Randy, and Sundew, which I personally don't understand it, but as a FEI dedicated company, we can only do so much. Slight issue with that. Sundew doesn't do recruiting. They work in IT. Here's a map, 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 here's a map. Never said my recruiter was an otter. You said your recruiter was Steve. Sundew is a multifaceted employee. I haven't hired an otter named Steve, so I don't know where you're getting the name Steve from. If you're trying to commit employment fraud, what? I can't believe you're continuing to dead name Sundew like that. You're definitely going to have to go to HR for sensitivity training. The plot twist. Dun, dun, dun. Where am I going? I am making my way towards the setting sun. I'm so confused on where we are. Why are you even Why are you even in my company email talking about HR then? What are we? Are we honor or are we dancer? Oh, I'm so tired. God damn it, Adam. Boom, boom. I brought a company challenge from outer space to file complaints against HR. Your case against the HR is dismissed. Thank you, and please do not contact us again. Goodbye. Why do I get the crazy complaints? It's always someone talking about they didn't get coffee when they were interviewed, or they don't know what the hiring practices are. Like, God. No, we aren't gonna fire all of our muscelids just because you can't stand the thought of working with an otter. God damn. Outer space is a different realm to human space. You get to outer space by second star to the right, or is it third star from the left. Outer space can only be gotten to from aisle 5 in Home Depot after you buy PVC pipes. Ooh. That's oddly specific and very nice. My sister said she got to outer space by buying 14.693 inches of pine wood. Ah, your sister must have gone to the Western Quadrant. Abducted? Are you saying otters are criminals? Is that what you're saying, Princess Otter? By space ducks? Oh, so you're incriminating space ducks now? What the fuck is this story? Why are we no-anding and yes-anding everything? Dolphins. Space ducks are my rival. They stole my bagels. Don't you mean your space bagels? Space ducks are your space rivals that space stole your space bagels. Is that a confession by the space ducks? Does that mean Otter's actually a space duck? No. How do you have normal bagels when you don't even have normal flour? You have space flour. Everyone knows it. Just take your space bagel, cut it open, put some space cheese on it and a space egg, and then you have a space McBagel. Go Space Marcus. The name's Raccoon, and it rhymes with doom. And you're gonna be hurting all too soon. No, the space ducks are the space bagels, and the cream cheese is the space otters. Ah, so you're saying in order to achieve harmony between these two long-rivaled factions, we must come together and spread our cheeks. I agree to this plan if two things.
Well done.
I did it. I figured it out. Hell yeah. Go Space Broncos. We have normal stuff that we take from Earth and grow it in my 30k mile long ship for our 3k mile long cafeteria. That seems excessive, and there's probably a lot of fog. Oh god. Oh god. 30,000 miles length of ship? That wouldn't even be able to dock in the freaking spaceport. Remember, when you go in on the 21st night of September, so your catheter is a tenth of your ship. It is a spaceport too. It's a Federation ship. But who is part of this Federation? Is it the United Federation of Planets, like circa Star Trek? Is it Federation of the Furries? I don't know what their official I don't know what their official title is. Do they even have fridge magnets anymore? Did we evolve into our post-scarcity selves and just lose out on the fun of being able to stick artwork to our fridges? So it just slams itself into the planet as hard as it can. Me and my wifey, I'm captain, and it's OSF, Space Otter Federation. Wifey is a cat, and we have otter, cat, and owl magnets. So what's the official stance of the OSF on capybaras? Huh? DSB, I have a question for you. What is your go-to kind of bread? Not necessarily your favorite, but the one that you get whenever you go to the grocery store. Capybaras are accepted? Good. My minions will conquer everything. Capybara, 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 capybara.
Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger, indeed. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I'm playing Star Ocean till the end of time. Good. Bring forth the lepers. What I really want to do is I want to get a bunch of friends together and set up a game of Star Wars Battlefront 2 on PC. Get our own server and just like everyone in like 2 voice channels in Discord and just like team tack it out. That sounds like it'd be fun. Bring forth the orbital space bagel cannon. Who with? Honestly, just whoever I can find, considering I think the max player count on each side is 16. Finding 32 people is going to be a bit tough, but it can probably do it with enough elbow grease. The only issue is that having friends across all these different time zones really makes it difficult to actually plan it out and everything. Doable, but my big issue is that if I were to organize it, it would have to be on Monday or Tuesday. and I would have to probably have to cancel my previous engagements, which would most likely either be D&D or just a gaming hangout. Which honestly, if it was a gaming hangout, then that would just be the hangout that we do. But that would be entirely dependent on who would be available. So it's probably not going to be anytime soon. But we will get there at some point and eventually. Whew. Tired. The Bagel Halo. Ooh, the far southeastlands, or far northeastlands, are actually looking pretty good. Why don't you go get sleep before my shift? I will, but I don't get up until 4 p.m. and it's currently only 2:11 a.m. So I'm still within time of getting decent sleep before going into work. I am more or less streaming just to get content out because I'm probably not going to be able to stream next week, only because I'm going to be moving. It's going to be difficult to get a stream set up, but hopefully the week after I'll actually be able to stream in the new place. I'll probably need to find some sort of rug or noise canceling foam or something like that, because the new place has hardwood floors, so a bit of an echo lest I find a way to dampen the sound a bit. I'm almost done. Once I get home and once I get back to base after finishing up this map, I'll probably call it a stream. Bom 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 bom. Let's go. Almost done. And then I can grab my shit and drown myself. And do a quick skip, hop, and a jump back to base. $24,000 full for male armor and 26,800 full for female armor. This is capitalism. What's this? Warframe? Star Ocean. Okay, I've never actually played Star Ocean, so I don't know. Its currency is full. Okay. Is it kind of? Is it a strategy game? Oh, what's it? Like a Civilization type game. Space JRPG. Okay. I should probably check it out. No guarantee I'm going to play it or be interested, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to familiarize myself. Square Enix owns it. Gotcha. Would not be a bad idea to maybe try and familiarize myself with some stuff of people I know, just so that way I have context for when they yap about it. Complimentary. I have all 6 games I can get access for on PSN. Nice. Cuphead, yes, I have played Cuphead. I do own it on Steam. I could probably play it at some point, although I'm not that good at it. It is a difficult game. So I don't know how long I'd be able to play it before I'd want to give up. It is a really good game. I genuinely think the animation is amazing.
Fuck.
It's just I I prefer my difficulty easy. And Cuphead is definitely not easy. It's not the hardest game by far, but it's still pretty yeah. Yeah. The rubber hose animation style is like great. And here we are back at spawn. Yeah, let me give you a tour actually. I feel DSB, I think this is the first Minecraft stream that you've managed to catch. So go back there. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So this is the main base building. I did not help build this. This was my brother Sky, I believe. My additions to it were the loom, the anvil, and the armor stand right here. As well as putting these vines up here, which kind of give it a nice rustic aesthetic look. That's great. This is the Tower of Gary. Techno paid me like $3 in order to build it. And here's Gary. There was one day when a zombie spawned inside the shaft of it, and I got the idea to make a zombie a permanent resident. Because if you put a name tag on a mob, it stops it from despawning. So he's just chilling in there. This was my first home. It is made, the walls are all made out of amethyst blocks, which is really nice. Call it the sleep and storage. Then I added this expansion, the totally legit storage warehouse. Inside, these banners are new additions. But I've got my inventory here, single stack items, more or less. Stuff and so forth. Building blocks. Let's put that there for now. Do that there. With the main building, you could use mossy at the bottom if you want a rustic aesthetic. Yeah, probably. I am not really one for doing aesthetic stuff just because, like, it's kind of whatever. I'm personally more of a function over form type dude. But that back there is the warehouse of the totally legit warehouse. And I run our server newspaper, which is the Home Base Blade. And so I'm basically the one in charge of maps and paper products. So paper, books, stuff like that. Here's the map of the world. There's the Eastlands, the Northlands, the Westlands, the Southlands. Which actually, now that I think about it, this corner right here is where base is. So like it makes sense, but only if you rotate it like 45 degrees. So the far Northlands, the far Northeastlands, and the far Southlands. We've got Tech Town, we've got the TMS Teeth, we've got Sangaru's Manor. We have Sky's Village up there. And then Mars has marked a bunch of different like natural landmarks and stuff like that. I've named a bunch of villages like Landaren, Gintlind, Bonbleu, Misenchans. Alexandria up there. And Hellion Point up here in the far northeastlands. On my world, everything looks cool, but it's not functional. Who's on it? So this is a server that is hosted by one of my friends' friends for my friend's server. But Remedy's on here now. I don't know if she's actually like gotten on yet. Cephalodicius is a major player here. Me, my brother Sky, Tech Junkie, who's the friend who owns the Discord server that all this is coordinated and played in. So yeah. Basically, I'm going to work on making down here like crafting area. Second floor is probably going to be storage and stuff. Third floor is going to be more than likely rental spaces. Pretty big. Now that I think about it, I just realized we don't have Seth's place on here. The Mushroom Menace. Oh well. But yeah. So right now we've got a storyline going on where the mushrooms are doing their best to invade. And not gonna lie, I'm making myself out to be the villain because I thought doing fascist stuff for the sake of being the villain would be a fun role to play. No. As far as I'm aware, Seth doesn't do content creation. They don't stream either. They more or less just hang out and do their own thing. They're frequently a guest on Remedy's stuff. I should continue emptying my inventory. Um, yeah. Here's the farms. I built. Oh God. I built this chicken breeder thing. Because Sky had made one. And I thought it was really cool looking and useful, so I asked him to show me how to make it. So it just shoot out egg. And hopefully when there's enough chickens, go in, slaughter, and reap the benefits. Including arrows, which are really useful for my paper business. I'm so bad at redstone, I'm actively afraid of it. I have a basic understanding of how the stuff works. I definitely wouldn't say I'm competent at it. But, yeah, I can do a basic and/or gate. Alright. More of a builder? Yeah, I get you. I personally like doing mostly exploration. Cool. God. Ooh, you know what? It is getting dark. Therefore, I go to bed. And then I'll add my thing in a moment. Ugh. Who's on first? Who's on second? No. I don't know who's on motherfucker. Fuck. Yes, I know I hit a bee. It was an accident. What I get? Bad Omen 3 and another ominous banner. Cool. Look at all those chickens. I don't want to jump in the chickens because last time I did that, a bunch of chickens escaped. And I'd rather not deal with that right now. Steak. So I've got my sugarcane farm. I've got my apiary over here. These bees are great. I've got another portal. I'm scared. That. Cool. There we go. No, it's more like a commune. We just kind of chill and help each other out. Hey, there we go. Ugh. Oh, my belt was too tight. Damn. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back on tonight. That's fine. I was going to be ending my stream anyway. DSB, thanks for coming out for as much as you did. I genuinely appreciate it. Same to you, Otter, even though I don't think you're in the chat anymore. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll hopefully see you next week if I'm able to. But if not, no worries. I'll see you the week after. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.